And welcome back. One last video for the day until I see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles later tonight. So I suspected they might show like the islands in increments with the Alola region because we knew it was in the whole region. But now we got the full flippin' view of the region, and this is a detailed looking region. I mean, I'm going to be going over as much as I can, but I know I'm going to miss stuff. So, but let's get into it. Now, as I always do, I have my trusty handy phone here and my little styling pad. But I also have the map up on the big screen for my computer. So if you see me doing this, it's because while I have it right on my phone here, the resolution starts to die down a little bit the bigger I make the screen. But we're going to start off with island. We're not going to start off with it. I mean, okay, let's touch on the main island real quick. We see the main island. We see how big it is. It's not the biggest island. In fact, if you actually look at it, it's actually technically the smallest. Of the main 4 islands, it is the smallest island. Now, I said this in the actual review for the trailer, is that a lot of people are saying I've heard people saying it's 4 islands. I've heard people saying maybe one or more. There's actually 7 islands if you look at it. Now, we have our main island. One second, I want to make sure as I get this up that the glare from the sun's okay. So we have the main island there. We got the secondary island here. But if you look right here, this is actually not part of that island. This island right, might as well get my stylus since I'm using it. This is not part of. Yeah, I'm gonna get it real close to screen. This is not part of this island. You can see right here, it's connected by a little bridge. So it is actually a separate island. Now, moving on, we got the big island, obviously. Then we have this right here, which again, in the video analysis, I said is very likely either the Pokemon League or like a trade link service, like any of the internet services we usually get. And then, of course, we got this island right here, which, by the way, I'm pretty certain is, I'll get to that, but you can tell just from the way it's designed, that's where we're going to meet the legendaries. And then you have this little island right here. Now, right off the bat, I can tell you, just from looking at it, I don't know what the hell that island's purpose is. That is a little nothing of an island right there. And get back here. Yeah, honestly, I think you can only surf towards this island right now. So, we'll get back on there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it for the islands in terms of where the islands are. Moving on to the actual islands themselves. Let's start with what I'm dubbing Island 1 essentially. Oh! I take it back. You know what? That's something, because this just came out. I did not notice this. Hold on one second. You know why I didn't notice it? Because if you look right there, there is your 7th island, folks. It's covered by the clouds. That's why I didn't see it right off the bat. Now, I'm not going to bother holding up to there because it's going to be too blurry either or. There does appear to be something on there, like a tree or something. But I couldn't tell you for the life of me right now what is on that island. But we got 7 islands. They did it full on Hawaii. There's 7 islands. Actually, there's 8 islands. 8. Sorry, 8 islands. We got 8 islands. They did it. There's your Hawaii. That might be like an event thing or something like that. But let's move on. Let's actually move on. So island number 2. So island number 2, it's clearly the most volcanically active of them. Because while you see steam coming off of some of the other ones, this one clearly the volcano is active. It's steam. It's even active off the vents right there, like a new island being formed. But things I want to talk about right now are first. Let's start with these things right here. These remind me a lot of the waterfalls, because they weren't really waterfalls, and Meteor Falls and Ruby and Sapphire. They're shaped into, maybe they're like a natural hot springs of some kind. I'm not certain what their purpose is. But then another thing that caught my eye was this thing right here. What the hell is that? I mean, it leads to this beach area, which you can see. I mean, you can't see because of the glare, unfortunately. But there, if you look, it doesn't. It's not hard to see it. that there's umbrellas and stuff. So it's like a beach resort vacation area. But what the hell is this? It looks kind of like a bike path or a plane or something like that. I am not all entirely certain what the hell that is. Moving on from that, though, this also seems to have the most water-based areas among the islands, not including, say, this from the Big Island, this lagoon-esque isle area or stuff like that. But if you take that out of the equation, it does seem to have the most isolated bodies of water. Let's put it this way, because we have this, we got that, we got this. This island seems that that's not a lake. Sorry, that's a building. Oh, where was the air thing? I just noticed? Oh, we have this little bay right here. So it does seem to have the most bodies of water isolated, which means plenty of chances to catch like water Pokemon, stuff like that. But in terms of story-based elements, I don't know if those will play. I know, Bobby. There's also a little river that runs. It's definitely hard to see there, but there's a river that runs around there that I think funnels into this. Also, there's plenty of forests there, so I don't know how many of those you'll be actually able to go in that aren't just for aesthetic purposes. But it does lend credence to. This is going to be a very lush island, very beautiful to look at. This is going to be a very lovely region to look at. Also, in terms of where the gyms are in this, now this is a harder one to pin down. I basically put it like this, that I think the first island we're on actually does have a gym. I do believe it has a gym of its own. It's just that we either is going to be the first gym we go to, or we can't access that very much like in the original games until the end of the game. It's going to be the last gym. But where are the actual gyms on this island? Now, where is kind of a moot point. It's more asking how many gyms are on this island right now. And I'm saying that there are probably 2 to 3. I think right now, before I get to talking about this, there is a gym on this island. I think there is a gym here. But I think there's at least 2 gyms here. Now, where are the gyms in here? Just gonna throw it out, and I really mean it, because I'm trying to look based on where I see Pokemon centers. Because a Pokemon center usually is when you see a Pokemon center, it usually signifies that it's a important town. So, in terms of the towns that I can see have Pokemon center. Stop it. There we go. No, I don't want that. There we go. I don't like having the little Google bar telling me what website I'm on up there, because it just doesn't look good. Now, in terms of where I can actually see Pokemon centers, 1 second. I'm just going to move my camera there so I can actually fully see. The Pokemon centers I can see are, again, there's one on this island. There's one here. There is one, I'm pretty certain, over here. There's definitely one here. There's one in this little village here. And I think there is one right around here. So that limits the options of the island. If I were to limit the options to 2 right now, I'm going to guarantee you probably just one on this island. I'm going to say that this town right here has a gym because it looks very much like it has a gym. And that there might be a gym either here or here. If it does have 3 gyms, which is possible, then the gym might be there. Moving on to the other one, there's not much to talk about except for this small island does have lush mountainy forests. It has this lighthouse, which probably is going to have a story element to it. And then there's this little garden thing down here. And I say garden because looking at it, it's a bushy area, but it's got some white in it, like flowers. Then maybe this thing right here could be the gym. So that's interesting to look at. Moving on to island number 4. And island number 4 is the big one. It's the Big Kahuna. Whoop. There we go. Oh yeah. This doesn't go any further than this. So, by the way, it should also be noted that where you're going to end up first on these islands when you go to these islands, until you get Fly. Well, no, not even until you get fly, because you have to travel. You can't fly to an island you have not been to. You'll end up when you get to this island right here, because that is where the boat port is. The boat port that you saw with the original island right there is also right there. And then with the big island down here, the port is, one second, right there. So when this one, that is weird actually. What? Looking at that now actually looks weird. Why would you? Because you're not only are you having to go to this side, you got to go up and around right here. You got to go all the way over here. So I'm wondering what the hell that's about. Either or, I can guarantee you right now, that's where a gym is. Just looking at that, that's like a Japanese almost marsh bonsai kind of thing going on there. I love this. I can't wait to see what that looks like in the game. But yeah, that right there, I can tell you right now, there's a gym there. Then you got some routes here. You got both a desert and a snow-capped area. Now, this is probably a dormant volcano. Maybe not fully dormant because there are clouds, which may be due to the height, but I think it might be due to the steam as well, like melting some of the ice caps off. But this is probably where you're going to be able. This is where you're going to be able to catch any of your in-game ice types, especially any of the. Whoa, whoa! What the hell just happened? The sun just went full on. What the hell on me? Anyway, and there we go. So, and we're going to just expand that. Sorry about that. Yeah, the sun just glared for some reason. For no reason, actually. Other than it's the sun. Sun, so Galileo is not happy. I like moon version better. Yeah, that's obviously where you're going to be able to catch all your in-game ice types. But what's interesting is, and it's hard to tell in this, but if you see that right there, whoa, sorry about that. If you look at that right there, there is a Pokemon gym there. Not gym, sorry. Center. There's a Pokemon Center there. Now, I was speculating that artificial island might be the Elite Four area, but history has taught us that you always have some sort of healing point, oftentimes a Pokemon Center, with wherever you are wherever you're going for the Elite Four. So, could the Elite Four actually be located in this icy cavern-esque area? I mean, looking at it in the original 2, Victory Road is where you went to in the original 2. Then Victory Road again, and Hoenn, but was located in a mountain, but then the actual Pokemon League itself is a building. Same happens with Sinnoh. It's located in a building, but you got to go through the mountains. Same with Unova, but it's located in a castle this time. Then, again, same with X and Y, located in a mountain, or go through a mountain, but located in a flippin' castle. So, it begs the question if they would change that motif. I don't think they would, per se. It's very possible they might. But moving on. Now, right here, isn't it? This is like an enclosed area, like a walled-off city. I do believe there's probably another gym there. It would make sense. So right there, that's 2, maybe 5, 6 gyms I've gotten to so far. I think that this is an area that interests me very much, because there is a and again the glare from the sun is starting to kick in again. What the hell? I will just have to. So it's inverse, so it means it's that one. That is a Pokemon Center. It's hard to tell from the glare, but that is a Pokemon Center. But it's located so far away from what appears to be the main town, which I'm thinking is it actually maybe this isn't a town. I mean, it's probably a town, but because now that I'm looking at it, those aren't extra houses near it. Those seem to be like a rock face. This might be some sort of lab of some kind. I think actually, well then, I probably take back what I said. I think there's got to be another. I know there's at least 2 gyms on this island. That's for certain. But I'd guarantee you there's more than 2, given how it's the biggest island. If I were to guess, and that is all I am doing right now, I would say that the other gym is probably actually located right around here. That might be the gym. Who knows? But then we move over here, and this is the other area I talked about with all the islands and water. This is got rocks and stuff, so it's ocean water. It's like, but it's walled off basically. So it's this little enclosed lagoon. It's this little enclosed bay with islands dotted, and then there's this weird X right here that is clearly not natural. Now, I'm not certain what it is. Let's be clear. Despite the fact you see a lot of stuff on this map, and you do see a lot of stuff on this map, you saw a lot of stuff on the Kalos map too that turned out to be really nothing. Like that thing that turned out to just be a skating rink that really served no purpose other than to, hey, you have rollerblades? Use your rollerblades on the skating rink. That's all that turned out to be. So a lot of this could just turn out to be aesthetics for the game. But that being said, there's also a lot of just stuff that you know has got to be things. Like right here. This circle with water around it that also looks kind of like to be a hot spring of some kind. We're surrounded by forest. What is that? That is interesting to me. I have no idea what it is, but what is that? Then I'm going to talk about real quick this little island down here. I don't know. It's probably like an after game thing. By the way, this is something that you can only get with surf. Probably go off the docks here, surf over there, and then they're probably going to find strong trainers. Maybe not. Maybe there's an event Pokemon you can find there, like a mystic Pokemon. But then we go to our final island. Now this, and I say it's the final island because if you saw where Sun Galio or Sol Galio and Lunala were in the original trailer, that temple of some kind, then you can clearly recognize this as said temple. It's so freaking obvious. It is. Now, that being said, there is some cool stuff that goes into this. There's this little square thing that you walk over. Now, it reminds me of the ruins in X and Y a little bit, if you remember how those looked. And then that leads into the canyon. In the Canyon of the Crescent Moon. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. You know what? At that, just making that Indiana Jones reference, I'm like, wait. Sun Galeo, we gotta shine the sun. We gotta shine the medallion through the sun. Sun Galeo. Wouldn't that be a cool reference to just have this little medallion you're given, have the sun shine upon it, and then Sol Galeo? I keep saying Sun Galeo, but Sol Galeo just pops up and just roars. I'm like, that would be cool. I think it'd also be kind of stupid at the same time, but it'd be cool. I think it would. Now here's something it didn't just occur to me until right now when I'm looking at it. We got geysers in this. I can't think of the last time we had legitimate geysers in a Pokemon game. I mean, the closest I think we had was, again, Mount Pyrite, maybe? Not Mount Pyrite. Mount Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls, no, we didn't have geysers in, the volcano in Hoenn. And I'm trying to think, honestly, if we had any other real volcanoes in a game lately. No, we haven't had any other actual volcanoes, as far as I could put. Some might have been like dormant style volcanoes, but like Stutopolis City was built in a dormant volcano. But no, so this is a very volcanic region because Hawaii is a very volcanic region. So that's cool. And we got whatever this tree is. This tree probably has some weird significance because it's just this one giant ass tree by itself. So what the hell that is, I have no idea. But it's got to have some significance, I think. But yeah, that's a lot of people can do a lot better in-depth analysis than I can because a lot of people can actually get this on their screen and do an actual in-depth review. I just got to go with what I have, and what I have is a little DS stylus and a smartphone. So, I do the best I can with what I got. But with what I got, I hope you enjoyed what I got. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review at some point. I might have to call off doing Ninja Turtles if I can't get a decent screening or maybe a cheap screening because money's a bit of an issue right now for me. I'm not hurting, but I gotta be wary. But if I can, you'll have a Ninja Turtles review up either today or tomorrow. But other than that, movie news if it matters. And Box office. Box office will be on Sunday. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time, folks.